Good evening and welcome to Ginza. This is a Friday night. It is about 6 p.m. and we're going to be talking about hangouts that expats like to go to. Expats and tourists are different. They're not the same. People who come here as tourists hang out like places like the Pokemon Cafe or Legoland or Disney World or Disneyland or something like that. And Legoland isn't even in Tokyo. So I'm going to hang out with my friend Peter, who's here today. I see him just over there. And we're going to talk about these expat hangouts. Hey, everybody. And hopefully, when you come here to visit, this might help you find and discover people who are living here in Tokyo, like us. In fact, I see him over there. What's he doing? He's shopping for jewelry or handbags? How you doing?
John!
Yeah. This is how we do it in Tokyo. That's the Tokyo way.
Nice to see you.
How you doing, PVG?
I'm very good. I'm very well.
We got a little stalker cam going on there.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Greetings.
You look very, very happy. You must have been in a tropical location.
Paradise.
Yeah.
I was. I was in Bali for the past week or so.
Yeah.
Very refreshed, relaxed.
You look refreshed.
I am refreshed.
Good.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
nice to see you as well. I haven't seen you for a while.
I know, it's been a while. I was in Miyazaki for a few days before that. I was on the
Right.
road, and you left at the beginning of the month, so it's been quite a while.
Yeah, we've been zigging and zagging. When
We
I
have
zig,
been.
you zagged.
That's how we roll here.
Right.
But more importantly, Peter's channel is doing quite well. You had your first
Yes.
viral video.
Yeah.
A viral video, like 100,000 views almost. I think it's viral.
Is that considered viral?
Hey, my first video that went viral was just the same way. It was like, whoa, I got 50,000 views. It was the vending machine one that you're in. It was the third video I ever did. So I bet you that gets to like a million.
I got the Midas touch.
It was a good topic. Yeah, you do. So I put a link in the description. You can check out PVG's channel. But we're here to talk about. No, my pleasure. We're here to talk about expat hangouts, and it's changed over the last 20 years. And I think these hangouts also depend on your age.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on your age and what your intentions are for the night. If you're single and you're out looking to meet somebody, from what I hear, places that you would go for that are, John, please tell them.
I don't remember. I haven't actually. All right, let's first go over some of the bars and dance places, okay?
Yeah,
Nightlife stuff.
Okay.
All right. Hey, BS Fat Boy, thank you.
So, nightlife stuff, Shibuya has a ton of nightlife stuff.
Shibuya, yeah.
Clubs, nightclubs, late nightclubs with DJs and like international DJs that come.
Right.
But also, Shibuya is a mecca with everything. They've got like Irish pubs, which are very common, very popular with expats.
What Dickens, Dubliners.
What the Dickens is in Ebisu.
No, I think they got one in Shibuya. Hobgoblin. Oh, it's Hobgoblin.
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 Also, right. Hobgoblin and in Shibuya, yeah, the Hub. The Hub is a very popular Irish theme type chain.
English.
Yeah. Well, English, okay. And it's all over the city, all over Tokyo. So the Hub is a good place, but they allow smoking, which I hate. Right?
You're a picky expat.
Well, come on.
Crybaby expat. I know. I don't like it either. But I'll
it's coming
tolerate
to a
it.
very quick close. We hope with the Olympics coming here.
They are banning smoking in a lot of places.
As
in
they
fact,
should.
it might be banned nationwide.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a national law?
Right.
The Hub is actually not just in Tokyo. They have it in Nagoya. I also saw it in Kyoto when I was there, right in front of Kyoto Station. Mm-hmm. It's a real nice one in the big Yodobashi camera complex. Kyoto's changed a lot. Okay. Yeah. So it's a national bar chain.
Right. And they've got great fish and chips.
They do have good fish and chips.
Really good fish and chips. That's how you judge an English theme or Irish bar, is how good the fish and chips are.
Very true.
Right.
I think what draws expats that live here is making them feel at home, making them feel like it's comfort food. You know what I mean? Comfort food does that. So places and restaurants are quite popular.
This lime green Lambo over here.
Oh, where?
Right over here.
Oh, whoa. Okay, here. Check this out. Peter's always got his eyes on.
You had an ear out for it. I heard him.
That is a pretty bad arse car.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not sure I would go with that color or the Lamborghini text on the side.
No.
It's a bit naff.
It might be a Lamborghini sponsored Lamborghini. I don't know. I don't know. Ramsey's silent. Buy something to eat or drink. Oh, we will.
Ramsey, hello. Sashi Booty. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How are you?
It's nice to see. It's nice to see some local people here, some usual people here. Felipe. Hey, Felipe is in the house.
There goes the car.
Oh, there it goes. There goes the Lambo. Boom.
Win Lambo, now Lambo.
Whoa.
There he goes.
Just totally cruised through there.
He is so tough.
He is pretty tough. So it basically comes down to that's those are restaurants. Bars, I would say those are bars, but dance clubs, Roppongi just comes to mind, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, of course. Well, I was saving the best for last.
Roppongi's the best. I don't know.
Oh, I was being facetious.
Ginza has
So-
a couple of clubs too that are pretty not bad.
There's
But
a place in Ginza called Fairy Dust or something. What's up? You know what I'm talking about? What's
I
it
only know
called?
Genius. There's a place called Genius that I went
Yeah.
to like 15 years ago. I don't know if it's still there.
This place I'm thinking of, I've not been there yet, but they have really high-end cocktails, and it's supposed to be really fun.
Yeah.
Fairy Wings. Maybe it's called Fairy
Wings?
or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, anyhow, look it up. That's a good place for fun, froofy drinks and stuff. We
Yeah.
pay $20 for a drink, but they're pretty cool. It's a cool atmosphere.
The biggest clubs in Roppongi would be, I don't know. Gas Panic is now out of business. For everyone who's wondering, Gas Panic no longer exists.
Really?
Yeah, and that was one of the first places that I went to when
Yeah,
I came
me
to
too.
Japan in 1998. Gas Panic is an institution, and now it is gone. The other place that was gone was Lexington Queen, which was a place in '98. I guess they went out of
That's where all
business.
the models hung out.
Oh, you remember those days too. I remember my first night in Tokyo. My friend took me there, and they had some bad stuff going on in those VIP rooms. People just
Like
it
what?
was. I don't want to talk about it. So we left and we went to Euro Place on the corner. I don't know. Some people don't know it's pronounced Euro and Gyro, and that was that was back in '98. But it's changed a lot since then. Wall Street there's a couple of Wall Streets, they call them, the bars.
Yeah.
I don't know, they always play weird music. It's very eclectic. They'll play Michael Jackson and then they'll play like rap. I never really understood the music choices. A lot of expats there in general. The craft beer places are starting to take off.
Yeah, well, that's
And-
huge for expats is going to have craft beer.
Yeah.
And there's tons of craft beer shops now in Tokyo.
I'm
It's
actually
a very new phenomenon here, right? I think
Yeah.
we've talked about this before. Terry, hello. How are you?
I'm actually taking
Watch your step here.
I'm actually taking PVG to an expat place that we only know. And you've been here before, right?
I've
taken
never
you
been
here.
there.
Are you
No.
serious? You've never been
No.
to this place I'm taking you?
No.
What?
I've not been there.
Dance
They've heard
places.
you talk about it.
Dance places. Womb.
What you talking about, Willis?
No, Womb. You've been to Womb? Womb is they usually have good music at Womb. I haven't been there in 10 years.
It's still there, though.
It's
I
still
have
there.
been and Yellow as well.
Yellow is still there?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
There's a place called Air in Daikon-yaman, I think, that was pretty good. I haven't been to that bar in Kiba. What's it called? The big one. The
Shinkiba? Oh, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, I've been there. I've
What's
been
it
there.
called?
Oh, man.
What's it called?
Don't put me on the spot.
You are on the spot. Look at the way the fisheye lens makes you spot you.
What's
What
the name
is
of that?
it? What is it
Let
called?
me look it up. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Age.
Yeah, Ageha.
Age.
Ageha. That place, oh man, I have some wonderful memories from there.
How wonderful?
Memories. Yeah, real wonderful.
Okay.
Like all night, great DJs
Yeah.
come there. But it's a hall out there, depending on where you live. But most people go and they stay all night. And
Yeah.
Ageha.
Because it's out there. It's out in
Yeah.
Kiba, the Shinkiba, like
Yeah.
halfway to Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah, it's kind of the Daiba area a little bit.
Yeah.
But good fun. But yeah, and a lot of expats there as well. Generally,
Yeah.
the people that are living here, tourists don't really go there. I mean, that's
They
Unless
know
you're here
about
for a
it.
long
It's-
time.
The tourists, it's in some guidebooks, but it's so far off of the center, out of the center. Not a lot of people venture. It takes.
Right.
That means requires risk.
Well, it's
to
got
go
to
out
be a
there.
DJ that you really want to see.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
add that to your itinerary for a night out
Right.
in Tokyo.
Yeah, expats don't go to the Park Hyatt bar up on the top floor and get cocktails there. They don't do stuff like this, like the Bob from. Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
You go up to the top of
Yeah.
Park Hyatt?
Like the
pays?
bar in what's
Lost
the
in translation.
Yeah, I haven't been to that one. I haven't been to that
you've
one.
been to another
But
one?
I like going to like Oak Door, which is in Roppongi Hills.
Yeah, that's not. I've been there many times.
Yeah,
but that's not.
it's really good place.
Park
Great
Hyatt
hamburgers. Write
Yeah.
that down. Oak Door. Yeah, there's JK. Hey, Josh. Josh is
Hey,
here.
Josh is here.
Yeah, Josh and I sometimes go to Oak Door.
Just for no reason. Hey, Josh, let's go to Oak Door.
Well, not for no
All right.
reason. For a
Really?
reason to get a good drink and
Okay.
some good food. Another place that is nice is 2 Rooms.
2 rooms.
2 Rooms.
Oh, you can see the Shinkansen. That's Tokyo Station in the background. We're in Ginza. Yeah, you can see the Shinkansen just moving.
That's one of my favorite buildings back behind there. That's the International Forum building. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's just the
big
back end of the
spine
internet. It's a
kinda going
very
through.
long building. Yeah,
Can you zoom in on that?
I could.
But flip it the other way.
That means less.
Well-
That means less camera time for you. Oh, there's the Shinkansen go by. I don't know. It's hard.
We'll flip it the other way.
I want to flip it. We're talking about this. All right, here.
Flip you.
You're gonna flip me. I'll flip this. Flip the camera. All right, you happy now?
Zoom it.
It is zoomed.
Oh, it's
Look.
zoomed. Okay. There it is, right there. That's the spine that kind of runs through the whole thing. I saw Jeff Beck in that building. It was fantastic. Really good acoustics.
Okay. Yeah, I like that building. It looks like the inside of a whale, like a whale that
Yeah.
swallowed you and
Exactly.
you're inside there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal building. So if you're into architecture, go to Yurakucho and just walk
PVG,
inside.
remember the Danish dudes we met?
Yeah. I remember them. Yeah. They were upset that we were taking chairs at the bar that they wanted to have ladies sit down at. But they ended up buying us drinks.
Buying you drinks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or
Josh, you have to
am I
tell me about
making
that
up,
later.
Or is that really what happened? I think that's what happened. They paid for some drinks. But the other place is a bar called Peter. It's a nice bar in what's that newer?
No, it would be named after you and not be a nice bar. What would be? It's Peter. It's a crappy place. It's not a
Right.
place that I like to hang out at.
No,
Is this your
it's,
living room? Is this a line?
No.
Where was Peter? Where was Peter at?
I always forget the name of the Peninsula. The Peninsula Hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It is called Peter.
The bar is called Peter.
It is called Peter.
And
That's
it's
funny.
top notch,
It is good.
as all things named Peter are.
It's a little pricey. You're talking about pricey places. Are you just
well,
bragging?
I'm just like,
Like, these are all
that's
5-star
one.
hotels.
Well, also, there's a lot of expats there.
All
So
right.
it depends on
I
what
can't
you want to
afford these
spend
places
on
on my
drinks and what
salary.
your budget or what your mood is for the night.
How about ladies are not hanging out at crappier places? I don't see I see
The cool
usually,
ones are.
Well, yeah, they're usually somebody's girlfriend that's getting dragged there because that's the only place their boyfriend will eat at or drink at.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Or they're scoping out for guys I don't know. I think girls, when they go out, they will go to places like Two Dogs or nice restaurants, ladies' night out.
Place with good dessert.
Hooters. What is it? Why was
You
that?
told me something interesting about that.
Hooters has filed for bankruptcy in Tokyo and Japan. I know.
Isn't so?
I actually met Kevin Riley at Hooters at the first one when it first opened, like 10 years ago. And we did Hooters for NHK of all episodes on Tokyo Eye, and it's going out of business.
Wow.
That can't be so.
And
but
how many shops are there in Tokyo?
I think that could have been the
There's a-
problem. They
there's a couple.
expanded too
there might
much.
be 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah, there's one down the street here in Ginza, but you will see a lot of expats and tourists there.
Yeah.
So-
well, people generally like familiarity.
Yeah.
Right. So when you travel, not saying most, but a lot of people like to go places that they're familiar with.
Yeah.
There's tons of foreigners in McDonald's, for crap's sake.
Hey,
Everywhere
watch
you
your
go.
tongue. Watch your tongue.
For crap's sake, that's okay.
Okay, this is the place in here, right there, Peter, that I'm taking you. It's between
Gold's
the
Gym?
buildings. Yeah, I'm taking you to Gold's Gym, man. That's where we all expats hang out. How many pull-ups can you do? This is so random. There's a pull-up bar right outside.
Okay, if somebody,
All right. Wait. Whoever does the most, the most least has to buy the first round.
Whoever does the least.
Yeah. The winner gets to enjoy the spoils.
Okay, all right.
Really? You're gonna take me on in a pull-up competition? Are you serious?
Is this the best bar for it?
No, but
What are we doing, overhand or underhand?
it doesn't matter. Whichever floats your body to the top.
Okay.
I was gonna say boat, but and the more and grunting gives extra credit points.
All right, I'm
All
gonna
right.
shoot
Grunting will help.
I'm shooting for.
Who do you guys? Who's gonna win?
15.
You going for? Oh my gosh! Really? Can you do that many? I might have made a big mistake. I was gonna buy the first round anyways. But.
15.
All right, 15. And no female pull-ups. You have to actually. Your feet have. You can't.
Well,
I'm just playing strict rules. Yeah. Wait, get on the top bar. Be a man. No, go to the top one. No, because you're touching. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's count. 8. These look pretty weak. 9. All the way down, dude. All the way down. 10. I'm distracting. 11, 12. You're not going down. They're halfway. 13, 14, 15, 16. These don't count. 17. You didn't go all the way down.
We're not counting fairly.
You have to go all the way down. That's not a rep.
Specify that.
This is why I have to make the rules in advance to another level. Now, if I go like this, these are like the girl. I could do 100.
I wasn't doing like this.
You weren't even grunting.
My elbows were bent.
No, they weren't bent. You're supposed to get full extension.
Okay, show us how to
If
do it.
actually, I don't think any of those counted. Technically, I counted 1.
Oh, please.
These little half ones, 4 of them equal 1. So technically, you had like 4 real pull-ups, man pull-ups. You were doing like child and high school pull-ups. All right, I'll do it.
Is he full of it or what? How many pull-up credits do I get for that? I can't see for starters.
Put the camera on.
Okay.
Ready?
Hang on.
Ready?
You're not going to wear your flasher trench coat?
No. Are you ready? Wait, this is some extra. This wallet's so filled with $1 bills. It's extra weight. I'm trying to get rid of the weight here. You ready?
I think it'd be funner if you wore that flasher jacket, but that's all right. Oh, dear. Oh, goodness gracious.
This is what expats do. Look at the static cling. All right. How many did you do?
At least 14, I would say.
At least 14, so 15 for the win.
All right, here we go.
Serious? Okay.
Show us what you got, JD. Oh, no. Hey, wait. Overhand, homie.
No, I said any way you want to.
Well, I could have done 1,000 like that.
You could have.
Overhand, keep it fair.
No,
Keep it
that's
fair.
not the way I want to do it. You had the choice. And yours do like little girly ones. And to do 15, I think you're cheating. So I'm going to do it like this because I'm going to do full man pull-ups, all right?
All right, if you got to be that way, if that makes you feel like a man, go for it.
Men do it like this. Like a little bit.
Way easier. And look, he's kipping as well. Is that arm straight? It's arm straight.
I'm actually putting my chin above.
Oh. And you kipping as well. Anybody counting?
Oh, is that enough? You want more?
You want more? All right. So what's the verdict here, kids?
He did better. John is not playing fairly. I told him,
Right?
Maddie, he could do over or under, whatever he wanted to.
Overhand, way
For
harder.
For shame, PVG.
Oh, please.
You weren't even getting your chin above the bar. You're going like this.
This is a way harder pull-up. Seriously.
I told you could do whatever you wanted. You asked
I
me. I
didn't
said
hear that
whatever you want. You didn't hear it. That's my fault.
Yeah, I'll get you the first glass of water.
I'm glad that this is. I'm glad that this is recorded. We actually have it. Here, hold this.
Oh, hang on, let me give it a second.
And you could have taken off your life preserver, gotten rid of some of that dead weight.
That gives me buoyancy.
Yeah.
Helps me go up. I'm a little out of breath, but not badly.
You want a rematch?
Yeah, later.
Crybaby.
I'll do the underhand, you do the overhand next time. All right, let's spin this thing around here.
Where'd you park your motorbike?
I didn't ride here.
All right, we have to stay on topic a little bit.
Yeah.
The other places for expats to go. This place
We should
is
have
right
had-
here on the corner.
We should have had somebody from Gold's Gym here giving us being the judge.
All right, give me the stick back. Gosh,
Got
where are
it.
you going?
I'm following you.
You don't even know where we're going. All right. It's right here.
Okay.
There's the pull-up bar, and the place is right there. It's called iBrew,
Oh, wow.
and you can sit
Very
outside.
discreet.
Yeah, you can sit outside. It is pretty discreet. It's really hard to find this one. It's between. This is the highway, actually, Peter. This is the highway that goes through Ginza, so it's above ground near Kyobashi. Yeah. It's chilly. It's a little bit chilly today. So we're gonna stand outside so we don't disturb the patrons while Peter gets the first round as.
You want a drink?
Sure. I'll have whatever you're having, unless it's that fancy schmancy stuff.
See what I can.
It's nice to see PVG. It's been a while. Haven't hung out, so it's nice to challenge one another. And I think a good challenge makes the drinking part a little bit easier or better. You know, you earned it. You know, I'm telling you, if you take a look, they were like half-size pull-ups. Come on, I mean, really, Peter. I'm glad we had this recorded. It's history now. Can't take that away from me. I win so few things.
Well, homie, we're out of luck.
What? Oh,
They won't let us stand out here either.
oh, they won't let us stand out here?
No, evidently not.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
They're fully booked.
Fully
for
booked?
now. But we can find somewhere else.
That's odd that they won't let you stand out here. All right.
Smoking.
Okay, I know there's another place, but it's kind of a hike.
Well, is there a? There might be a hub around here.
Hub.
Let's see. La Boheme is right there. but
La
that's
Boheme. Nah, it's a La Boheme, La Boheme.
beer, with foreigners
Well, there's
hanging
the Niigata beer place. Nihonbashi's become kind of a craft beer hub of Tokyo.
out. What would it? How about if it's a hike? Let's just get a cab.
No. Another. Whenever you're in doubt or you're in trouble and you're not sure what to do, the best thing to do is just go to the convenience store and get a couple of beers.
We got seats right here.
You already have a seat here.
Okay.
No one bothers you. Japan, and there's also this way is the vending machine corner, but it's too far of a hike from here. That's about a 10-minute walk. All right. Yeah, but don't get like Schlitz and Blatz, the cheap stuff. Get something good.
Well, it's manly fart. I don't know what they have for selection, but we'll check.
All right. Should I wait here? All right, I'll follow you slowly. Short one. It's a weekday. It's Friday. Is that a weekend, I guess? We don't, by the way, we don't have Schlitz or Blatz in Japan, and if they did, I might buy it just for fun. We don't have Natty Light or anything like that. So Peter's gone into the Family Mart, It's a shame. This iBrew place has become. I don't know. It was weird that they rejected us, and I looked inside. It was mostly businessmen. So this is the time where people get off of work. There's another White Swan, I think it is. It's a place that's named after a lake in Niigata, and they have also craft beers. These are places that expats hang out because I guess they're willing to pay the 1,000 yen or $10 a beer if you have a job. Schmatz is a place that it's a German restaurant, a chain that started. Uh-oh. Sorry, the gimbal kind of died out. Let's see if I get this right. So Schmatz is a chain that we featured in an Only in Japan Go episode last year at this time. Peter and I went there and we had all you can eat and drink options from this chain. And a lot of expats are going there because it serves like soul food, I guess, like food when we miss home. These are the places that we like to go. There's a place in Roppongi that used to be big, and it still serves pretty good pizza. It's called Pizzakaya, Pizzakaya, like izakaya. Pizzakaya in Roppongi, just next to Roppongi Hills, usually has a lot of expats. And Roppongi, Roppongi is an expat area. It's a place where a lot of people go, where companies from abroad will pay for the accommodations. And they're quite expensive, but these are usually executives or embassy workers and families of big corporation presidents that'll be working and living there. So it's very expensive to live in Roppongi, but it's for a long time been known as the expat area. During World War II, a lot of the GIs would go to Roppongi after the war, and that's where they had the first burger place. I forget the name of that first burger place, but it went out of business in the 70s.
What's that say?
Hey there. I was talking about Roppongi after World War II.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a Sapporo, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
For Japanese beer.
And
premium Ebis.
All right, I'll go for the gold since I won.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This is warm. Is that why you knew I would go for this?
These people just have an allegiance to you. That's why they're saying you won.
This is nurui.
Yeah, I know. It's the coldest I can get.
Really?
Yeah.
With your heart?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to all of you out there.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe if we stick around a bit, around the vicinity of iBrew, we'll see some people leave and we can go inside.
That's true. That's true. The average watch time on the Only Japan Go channel, I'm happy to report, is 24 minutes.
Wow.
People watch an episode for 24 minutes. So if exceeded that by 3 minutes, it's good to exceed your average, I think.
Yeah.
To go for a top.
And you've got 387 friends watching.
That's
now,
right.
I'm not very good at math, but the thumbs up is only 123, but there's 89 people watching. How about if we double that? Can you guys double that? Just click the thumb up.
Will you down that entire brew? If we can get to 300, we'll drink whatever's remaining. That means the faster you get there, the faster we'll drink. I don't think we're going to get to 300 anyways. There's only 392. All right, going back to places that expats like to visit, places that we hang out. When it comes to neighborhoods, the places that come to mind for people where they live is Meguro, Hiro, Minato-ku, which is Roppongi, and Azabujuban.
Talking about where the expats live.
Yeah, where a lot of them live. Azabujuban. These are the typical expat communities.
Right.
And Shibuya-ku, Shibuya Ward has a lot of expats. Shinjuku, not so much. And then the second tier is Nakano. This is where a lot of university students used to live, and now it's gotten expensive with the rents that they have to live further down on the Chuo line. Nakano has been always a place that expats like to live because it was cheaper. Mm-hmm. But with the rent prices getting more expensive, people started to move to Kichijoji, which has now become a super popular place.
Right. And prices
and the prices skyrocketed there too. So now people are going to Mitaka, and they keep going a station down and a station down, and further out, the cheaper the rent gets along the Chuo line. I like living in the Chuo line. Nowadays, I live in Chuoku, actually maybe 10 minutes by bicycle from this area. And this is sort of why I like to live here, because I'm in my 40s now. I like places that are quiet. When the businesses in this area shut down after about 7 p.m., the office buildings, it gets so quiet in the
it's a ghost
center.
town.
It is. It's almost like a ghost town in Chodaku, Chuoku, and I like that. I like the fact
I do
that
too.
it's very chill, and I have the place to myself.
You know, there's also a lot of expats that I've seen in Harajuku. Now, Harajuku is a fun place to visit, but I would never want to live there.
Never.
It's just way too busy.
Many
Imagine walking
tourists.
through those crowds every day when you come home and you want to get to your apartment and just relax. There's
I
no
don't.
way
I
would
don't.
live
I
there.
wouldn't even want to work there. Look, I think it was fun. You know, the first year or two that you live in Japan, it's kind of neat to live
Yeah.
in near
happening
Hachiko
area.
Crossing or
Yeah,
down
yeah.
Takeshita Street, and everyone wants to come to visit you because, oh, hey, where do you live? I live near Takeshita, and I live near Shibuya, and I live in. But it wears you down, and it's not
Yeah.
that much. It's not that cool after 10 years. How long have you been in Tokyo?
The full time I've been here.
Oh, you've been here the full time?
Yeah.
I
Always
lived
in
in
Tokyo.
I lived near Nagoya the first 2 years, and then Hiroshima for 2 years, and then I moved every couple of months. I lived in Fukushima. I lived down in Shizuoka.
Why was that? You on the run
Job.
from the cops?
Yeah, I was like on the run because of work. Working for a
You fired
children's.
that often?
No, I was working for a children's English school, and when somebody else got fired, the headquarters sent me to those schools,
To
and I
fill
would
in?
no to rebuild. They called
Oh.
it a turnaround manager, I guess.
Oh.
That's what I called it because it sounds cooler. But I would turn around the schools after somebody got fired, and then they would send me the new one. It was actually a really fun job, but it's hard to make friends when you're traveling that much. You'd make a life for yourself, and then a month later you would move. It was hard. It was hard the
That'd
first.
be hard.
That was my first 7 years living in Japan, and
It's
I
kind of
moved
like
to.
being a military kid,
Yeah,
military brat.
it was hard but fun. So I know the routine of moving quite well. But it wasn't until 2004 that I moved here to Tokyo, and I guess it's been now 13 years. They say you have to live in New York for 10 years to become a New Yorker, so you have to live in Tokyo for 10 years to be a Tokyoite. Yeah, so I reckon I was a Tokyoite about 5 years ago. Now we're pretty long in the tooth. Where do you like to hang out? Now the question after 32 minutes comes in, where does PVG hang out? And it's not strip clubs because we talked about this a little bit before. We're both married.
So
We
whatever
would
I
go to those
say-
places.
Whatever I say, that establishment is going to have a serious windfall, so they better brace themselves.
Hooters?
Lots of.
They're out of business. What are you talking about? All right, tell us.
You really want to know?
Besides your place
And church.
and church,
I
besides
go there
church.
for bread and wine, and then no. I'm Catholic, so I can say that stupid stuff. Where do I hang out? Well, it's like I said before. It depends on the mood and depends on, what the weather is.
Yeah.
If it's far away from my home, but I tend to go to quieter places. I don't like the real crowded, and like I said, I don't like smoky places. But if I'm in, for example, Omotesando, I like to go to 2 rooms.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And also that place, Commune. We've been there before.
Right, Commune
246.
246. That's located right near Omotesando Station.
Right.
What exit would it be? A1 or A2? We'll get you there in about 2 minutes from Omotesando Station.
Right.
I don't want to tell people about it, then everyone's going to go there.
But it's
hidden.
basically
It's kind of hidden.
It's craft beer little stalls in a cool little compound.
And a lot of good finger food that you can
Yeah.
order for $5 or less,
Right.
and drinks are usually about $5. It's quite good.
But yeah, I tend to go to the quieter places and like that. But I also like in Otsuka. There's a place called Titans. There's a craft beer place. It's fairly new, really nice guys. Foreigners own the place. Huge selection of craft beer. I generally go to where there's craft beer. I just
He gravitates to the beer.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of Westerners do. And one of the reasons is not just for the beer. It's also because they usually have a good selection of Western foods. One of the places that I like to go with this guy is Devil's Craft.
Yeah.
Which is a Chicago pizza restaurant. And they have 3 locations now.
Yep.
In Gotanda, in Kanda, which is the original shop, and then in
Hamamatsucho.
Hamamatsucho, which is a bigger shop.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're telling you this stuff, because then you're gonna find us hanging out there.
right.
We would just
Forget about that.
completely.
Rewind and
All right,
delete.
we do not go to. We do not go to Devil's Craft Pizza. We never order the.
delicious craft-
The fro. What's it called? The fro.
The Eden.
No.
Oh.
You order the Eden, the Abe Fro, the Abe Fro Abeman, Abe Froman.
Abe Froman.
Abe Froman. We ordered the Abe Froman Chicago
Prime
meat
Minister
pizza.
Abe.
I was getting Abe-san, who's the prime minister. I was like, Abe Froman pizza. Do not order that. We never order that. We never go to Hamamatsucho ever.
Absolutely, don't get the Eden.
Do not get the Eden. It's
You would
awful.
not love it because it's so delicious.
People do the opposite of what you say.
Yeah.
We do go there. We hang out there all the time. Do not.
Yeah, Devil Crabs.
We
Good
completely
pizza.
destroyed that place.
There's lots, but there's just
Yeah.
there's a lot of. It's hard to say where do I hang out because I like to try different things. But I generally, as we humans do, we like to go back to places that we know. We're creatures of habit.
All right, let's break this down now.
You can coin that phrase, creature
Creatures
of
of
habit.
habit. I think somebody else has used that cliche. What?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I like to go places that are tried and true because oftentimes you'll go somewhere and you'll be really disappointed. And if you put in the hard time of finding good places and you have great memories from there, I'm just not very adventurous. What can I say? I suck. I'm boring.
I can agree with that.
Why do you even hang out with me?
I don't know. Get some self-confidence. Come on. We're gonna have to do a rematch with the pull-ups again.
I'm
huh?
gonna do some-
I'm gonna let you win so you feel good about yourself now. You make me
Okay.
feel bad for defeating you.
Okay.
And you will not. And if I lose, you won't know if I did it on purpose now. You're gonna be conflicted when you go to sleep tonight. Did he lose on purpose, or was he just too weak and I was stronger? You're never gonna know now.
You're trying to make me look good, weren't you?
I could have gone to 20. These amps go to 20. This is like Spinal Tap. I could go to 21.
These go to 20.
They're called guns for a reason. These are howitzers. I don't know what you call yours. Well, I got two howitzers. Anyways, to rewind. Basically, I think it comes down to for men about comfort food, and that usually involves craft beer for men over the age of 35. Because I say that because it is not. I'm serious. You have to have a good job in order to afford. You are a successful narrator. You are one craft
Come on,
beer.
Terry, sing it with me.
One craft beer is. You're gonna get this demonetized. Craft beer is very expensive. It's about 1,000 yen for one, right? And you go for the little half beers, and I go for the full pints too. So it's even worse for me.
Lenny, hey.
Hey, Lenny!
Greetings, thank you.
I just sent the packages out, Lenny, by the way. I just sent the packages out. So one's coming on the way. The craft beer is a little bit expensive. So if you're under the age of 35, where do you hang out? Where'd you hang out when you were poor? And we aren't rich, but when we had no money or no job.
So under the age of, probably
Under the age of
Roppongi.
30, Roppongi,
Roppongi, cheap drinks.
cheap drinks.
Let me just throw one name out.
What's his
one name.
What's her name?
It's not her name. But, and you guys are going to thank me, all you single guys and ladies
Oh my!
that are coming to visit Tokyo.
Wow.
I got one word, it's 2 syllables, and
Wow.
Johnny knows this place.
Do I?
I'll give you a hint.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
A riddle.
What do you do in the summertime when your grass is getting really tall? What do? You
You clip it.
What am I pushing? What am I pushing?
Caroline says, Mo.
Yeah? Good.
Maddie
And?
says, single ladies. That's not it.
Mo, yes. And what is another word for
Mo.
city?
Mo's,
Small city.
Mo, urban, town.
Yes.
rural-
Put them
Motown.
together. Put them together.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's been here forever, that bar in Roppongi.
Right.
Motown.
Motown.
Why? Are you saying that that's the place to go?
That's where lots of single people go for a good night out. Why are you putting that so close? Trying to
Well,
see
I
my
don't know.
nose hairs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't
Motown is
been
a
there.
popular place for that, and it's actually fun also because if you go there after a few drinks, it's wall to wall people, fun music, and it's been there forever. It's
Is
been
that
there
the one on the
full time I've been-
second floor? You have to go up to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's off of the ground
It's in
floor, so you gotta
Roppongi.
find the stairs. Yeah.
And it's a sure hit. But it gets really crowded.
Yeah.
But good
Roppongi-
fun.
Roppongi is not the place. Roppongi is a tough place because a lot of the bars that were here 20 years ago are gone, and Motown is the one It's like a constant, right?
Yeah.
They play. Did they play Motown music? I don't remember. It was usually
No, they don't
eclectic.
play
It was
Motown
weird.
music. They don't play Motown.
They'll have like Michael Jackson Thriller, and then the next one would be Beastie Boys, and then the
It's
next
all-
one would be some like a any song, anime song or something. It's
Right.
weird.
Well, you know what's also interesting about the Tokyo bar scene and club scene? It's kind of like, it's like Footloose. Remember that movie Footloose with Kevin Bacon?
7 Degrees of Bacon.
You can't dance, right?
Yeah.
Well, these bars like Motown, it's not a club, it's a bar.
Bar.
So you can't dance, but people are still dancing. But there's no, they can't like set up a dance floor. People are still boogieing.
Like head bobbing, or are they really dancing?
No, they're still kind of dancing, like
Wow.
you know. But it's a no dance place, so it's not a club. So sometimes these bars, I think there's a different maybe I don't know, what's tax bracket or something. But
Higher or lower? What are you talking about?
I think bars are lower. If it's a club, they have a different restriction. And bars, if people are dancing in the bar, they get busted by the police, which is just weird.
After
But-
midnight, you can't dance. That law. I think it's been repealed and replaced.
Okay. Meaning,
It's been repealed and replaced with something else. I don't know what it
please
was.
elaborate, John. What is that?
I'm not
what
sure.
exactly does that mean?
Speaking of which, I do have a present from you. This is a long time coming. I want to say congratulations to this man. He is very, very close to 10,000 subscribers, and that's not easy to do in these climate. You
No,
were in,
it's not easy. I have busted tail.
you have busted tails. Now this platform is new to you, and you're a newbie to this platform. It's hard for anybody to break in this platform. But it was at Christmas time that I got you this present, and now I present it to you. And this is Repeal and Replace was a great segment. May I present to you, sir, for your accomplishment,
Oh, dear God.
the chocolate from JFK Airport. Those of you who remember that live stream, show it to the camera now.
Wait, hang on a second.
Show it to the camera now.
This is in very bad taste.
No, I for you maybe. I think it was pretty cool. They've had. Hey, get it out of the camera. I'm a supporter of every every president. We're American.
He's
we're
the only
American.
one left in the administration, for crap's sake.
No, we're American. Keep it clean, my friend. Our friend Josh would disagree with you.
All right. Well, I
It's
hope
good
it
chocolate.
tastes-
Okay. I did get this. It was controversial.
Fun.
I got
It's
this
fun.
at JFK Airport when I left at Christmas time. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. And I haven't presented to it, so it's 4 months old. And however long it was sitting on the shelf.
No, wait, but it says 2017 on it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Wasn't that when he was inaugurated, though?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2016.
He was elected, no?
Okay.
And inaugurated 2007. Or it's been sitting there for 2 years.
Milk chocolate.
But it's aged.
Well, thank
It's
you.
aged.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's aged. And
Never
yeah.
judge a chocolate bar by
Its cover, yeah.
Right?
By its cover. And this is a great way to say congratulations
Thank you.
from me to you.
Thank you, sir.
And I think, a good friend always takes care of his competitors. Now.
Not a competitor.
Well, you're not a competitor. Actually, I'm really happy because one of the reasons why, I make. You can put that now in your pants if you want in your pocket.
But it's not good in my pants.
One of the reasons that it makes me feel really happy when Peter, Jennifer, Kevin, they're all really fighting hard to increase their YouTube channels. But yours has been really breaking out because I think you've been editing more, working really hard at it. Kevin Riley works pretty hard at his channel, and Jennifer's now back in it doing daily live streams almost. But that one viral episode where you got on your motorcycle and went to the motor show and you edited that pretty hard, didn't you?
It's a beast. It's a beast, man. It's
Yeah.
28 minutes. That's a lot of editing, kids. PVG
is.
put in a lot of hours getting that thing ready.
You're reaping the rewards. See, I told you, if you work hard, people will support you. And
Thank you.
I think it's a really great idea that he's doing with his motorcycle. You have a lot of passion for it, and
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I vacillate a little bit, but we all deal with the ups and downs of YouTubing.
Yeah, YouTubing's hard.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's hard work.
Science.
My favorite part of it is the thought that I put into like creating the story and the editing.
Yeah.
But that's also the hardest part, and it takes the most time. As you know, I mean, you create a story, and to tell a story from beginning to end. And
It's a lot of hard work. I did not look like this 6 years ago when I started. I looked like a much younger, healthier man.
Like a supermodel.
I did. I could have. Yes, I could have been on the Marlboro ads now. And I don't even smoke. But long hours of editing and location shoots and stress and how are you dealing with the trolls now that you're mainstream?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
It's no longer just YouTube aged me. Yeah, that's right. QT Shooting writes in. Yeah, you know what? I think though that it's also very humbling when you're trolled, right? Because no longer are the supporters on this show that really like you that are subscribed. Right. You're mainstream now.
Well, and bikers are a rough crowd, man.
Oh yeah,
bikers are a rough crowd.
Very rough.
You know, I'm probably the nicest biker on the planet, and I'm pretty nice.
How deep is your horn? Beep beep, like this.
Yeah, I've got
That's
a very
how you can
friendly
judge a
horn.
nicest, yeah.
I got a friendly horn. But bikers are they're hardcore and they're very passionate, which I totally get, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But you know, if somebody rides a Suzuki is the only bike that matters, that exists. If somebody rides a Harley, it's across the board. Whatever bike you are passionate about is number one, and you will badmouth all the other bikes.
I don't know.
That's just the way it goes.
I think you learned a valuable lesson, though.
I did.
You have to explain the purpose of each show and
Well,
what you're going to show in it.
Come on.
A motor show is pretty general. Now I'm gonna be. Should I troll you now? I thought it was really good, actually. You even put the lady in there. That's an instant in the thumbnail.
So okay.
Instant click.
Here we go. I
show.
have not. You know what would make me really, really happy tonight is if we could turn that over to Ichiman subscribers. Ichiman
You're gonna say
means,
people to be in the first 10,000. Yeah,
means
that's your
10,000.
family if you're in the 10,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got four. We need 309 people.
We can't even get 300 likes to finish the beer. You're not gonna come and. I think these people have already subscribed that want to. We can't even get 300
that
likes.
That means 103 subscribers for each of the proper pull-ups
No,
that I
happen.
did.
You know what? Just for that plug,
It's not gonna happen.
they
Come
took
on,
10 minutes.
where's
You
your
should do
comments?
extra pull-ups. All right. You know what? For every pull-up you do, someone will subscribe. Is that worth it? If we do that?
Only one? No,
Yeah.
I want
You
at
have to
least
earn it.
10.
It's not easy.
I want at least 10
How many
subs.
pull-ups do you think I've did in 6 years? Huh? You ever think about that? Why do you think I got howitzers?
By the way, is that lens a bit blurry? There's like a smudge on the lens. I
Oh,
think.
it's because of the light behind it. The
okay.
karaoke place is really bright. We got a wide-angle lens
so
on
I've got. But you know what's great about this the latest video that's gone viral? Well, for my small channel, it's pretty
2
viral.
weeks, 75,000 views, right?
Yeah.
And your average
But it
is...
just happened in the past 5 days or so.
Yeah,
It really
and it
shot
happened
up.
late, but your videos average, about 2,000 views usually. And this one has 75,000. So that's viral
Yeah,
to me.
for me it's viral.
It's actually
but-
not a smudge. It's just a cheap lens. Yeah.
So yeah. Anyhow, I'm enjoying it, and as long as I'm enjoying it, I will continue doing it. So please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're into motovlogs and things around Tokyo, Japan,
Change
I'd be
the
happy
angle.
to.
So where would
have
you
you
go
along.
now if you were to get your 10,000? Where would you go as an expat? Because that's what you are, to celebrate. Where would your celebration be at?
Why don't we start with who would I celebrate with?
Your boyfriend? The other one? Your family?
Wait, you can hear a pin drop.
Your 10,000
You can hear a pin
subscribers?
drop. Yes, I'd bring all of you along, and we would go out.
McDonald's.
For the best.
Burger. Cheeseburger. Hamburger, because you
For
can't
the
afford
best.
the cheese. Cheese is an extra 10 yen, right?
For the best.
I think it's more than that. Fish fillet? Quarter pounder?
Yes.
Wow.
that money can buy.
Wow. Then you should go to Wendy's because they're square burgers. Or Shake Shack, which is another place.
Actually, I like Shake Shack.
Yeah, Shake Shack, I don't know, it's too oily for me. I can't get into the Shake Shack. I've been there once.
It's too oily. It's bad for my complexion.
It's bad for my cholesterol.
Did your doctor tell you to stop eating burgers?
No, because I've never done a cholesterol test, but I can feel it. I can feel the veins hardening. Why are you laughing about it? This could be serious.
Hard veins are
Mossburger,
veins.
Mossburger is not bad either, but I've been inside of the Mossburger and they grill them on the, I don't know. I'm not into, are you into the Mossburger?
No, because I had a bad experience there. We don't need to go into that, but when you have a bad experience somewhere, you don't go back.
I don't have a problem with Mossburger. I think they're good at innovating with burgers, but it's still like...
I like Freshness Burger.
Freshness Burger's good.
For chains?
I actually did a commercial for Mossburger.
Yeah, I remember.
I did a commercial. In fact, if you go to What's a Mossburger, you can Google it. You'll get the commercial that I edited it. I starred in it. I wrote the script for it. And
you are multi-talented.
Yeah.
Kuaina. Yes.
Kuaina's very good.
That's a good one.
Kuaina's very good. And you cannot comment on it. Mossburger disabled the comments, so you can't. You can't. Well, there are people trolling me there. Why would you do that? All right, Expat Hangouts.
How about this? Let me check.
You gonna do more pull-ups? We can't go in because of the copyright music. Yeah, inside there. So basically, we're at 51 minutes. So I just wanted to wrap this up real quickly. Robot Restaurant is not a place for expats. Robot Restaurant is the biggest tourist attraction that is a complete ripoff. It's $85 to go in there for one show.
Serious?
Yeah, we didn't even get. I went in there with my friends. What's Inside on a media pass? They allowed us to go and film in there, and they still charged us the $85 despite the PR. And they didn't even give us the boxed meal. I don't even know where it was supposed to be. Jeez. So we weren't exactly. Please do 50 pull-ups. Hello from UK. SM Pank. I don't think you could do
50 pull-ups.
Could you match your 16 again?
If I did them your way, yeah.
No, but you have to come down and put your chin above the bar. None of those counted. If I was a PE teacher, you would have been disqualified and you would have to climb the rope.
Please.
And you know what that means, right? With your shorts. Rope burn. So I had to climb
up.
Even in physical education in PE I never could make it to the top of the ropes, but I bet you I could now. Did you ever climb the ropes in PE?
Thank you for that super chat.
1995 VHS. Who's better at Japanese? I don't know. Probably.
Who's better at pull-ups?
Probably Peter.
Exactly.
No, I'm talking about the Japanese.
No, you're better at Japanese. You read kanji.
No, I can't read anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
But
I'm conversational at best.
You're good.
I'm far from perfect. You're the voice of Saturday Night Live Japan.
Well, it's no longer on, but yeah.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
And it was exactly like the Saturday Night Live in the United States. Saturday Night Live. Yeah, do it quickly.
How does it? It's Saturday Night Live Japan. Something like that.
Yeah, it's actually.
And then went on in Japanese.
It's in your demo reel, right?
It's on my website.
He was the voice for Saturday. It was on TBS, right?
But it was funny because people thought, they're like, oh my God, Don Pardo is doing. It didn't sound very good this time, but I practiced it and I got Don Pardo's accent down. Like Don Pardo's doing
He's the voice of Saturday Night
Live in Japan. Yeah. And he's passed away. But anyhow, then a couple people were like, no, it's really close. But it's not Don Pardo.
Yeah.
So,
it's close, but no Don. No Don.
Close, but no Don.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Yes. So, there you have it. From Ginza, we were going to take you guys to iBrew.
But they kicked us out. They won't allow us to drink outside, which is weird. Maybe, I think it has to do with just the city rules or something. Although that the outdoor vending machine corner allows you to drink outside. Although the manager of the outdoor vending machine in Yurakucho, which we featured many times on the episodes on the show here, told me that the City Tokyo was going to crack down on smoking outside of the street, and they might have to close down the vending machine corner. And this was last year, so I'm a big supporter of that vending machine corner because of its history. The sign has not been renewed. It's deteriorating
I'm
since
not
like
familiar with
Showa
this vending
era.
machine corner. Can you show me later?
Oh no, you know where I'm talking. Really, from near Big Camera down along the from Big Camera and Yonakacho, you'll find a lot of expats there too. If you walk along the Yamanote line, you get to the vending machine corner before you get to Hibiya.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Before you get, walking towards Shimbashi, but yeah, it's a neat place to hang out, and you'll get people, Japanese people who will try to speak English to you. So a lot of English students will go there and hang out. Yeah.
I was laughing about
I don't know. I don't know why we get some Californians here that are awake, and it's like, what time is it?
California?
I know, right?
Really?
Caroline is
You guys got night
Caroline's in
jobs?
India, I think, actually. Last time I checked, but there's some
Wow.
Californians here that are awake in the middle of the night. That's pretty hardcore.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good.
All right,
We got
we-
427 people watching.
We're-
261
I
thumbs
still got
up.
half a beer, and I'm waiting for 300 thumbs up and 300 likes in
Right.
order to finish this.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about I do pull-ups and you guys click the thumbs up, and I'll do pull-ups until you get to 300.
They're not gonna click. We're clicked out. You guys clicked out. You're
clicked
just
out.
gonna hang there, I think.
The clicks are broken. You broke your clicks.
Oh, is that now we're doing that character from Fukushima, the little doll? Why did you give? By the way, in the Fukushima spy episode,
Yeah.
how come he got like a New York accent?
Because he looked like he needed one. All right,
Dob-san.
Dobson.
I love that little guy.
That was an
Cool.
awesome episode. For some reason, it
Right?
didn't get the playtime it deserved.
Yeah,
I don't
right?
know.
That was weird. A lot
I
of
was
people,
gonna-
your fans were like,
John, this format's not good for you. You shouldn't try acting, and you should stick to the normal boring stuff.
dude, come on, man. That's fun. What you did was it was genius. It
was creative.
funny, very creative. You put a lot of effort into
I saw that other YouTubers had done this. I think Charla in Japan had gone there and done the same thing. And these were all like invitations from Fukushima, from Aizu Wakamatsu. And everyone had done it before. And then they asked me to do it. And I'm like, I'm not going to do what everybody else has done. However, I will do it if it can be a spy story and include PVG. And they said, okay.
Right.
And you were the bad guy at the
Well-
end. And there's supposed to be a part 2, but nobody watched it.
That's just BS.
Nah.
Well, you know what? As a YouTuber, I'm still a very, very much wet behind the ears YouTuber. Johnny's got lots of experience. But when you start making lots of videos, you have to entertain yourself. You got to do something that you like doing.
Yeah.
And hope that other people will like it too. But first and foremost, you do it for yourself.
How
for
long
your
did
own
it take?
expression.
It took you a long time to come up with your moto vlogs, right? We
Yeah.
went through a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a
So-
while.
Yeah, and there's an enormous window of opportunity for bike related stuff in Japan. I mean, it's endless. So that's what I'm focusing on.
All right, we
And
got
I gotta pee.
and you have to pee. Okay, so you have 10. We got 10 likes. We got 2 minutes or 10 likes, but either way, this beer does not get finished until we get to 300.
Mine's totally empty.
Oh, it is not.
It is too.
Well, you have to drink the backwash.
Ugh.
Okay, we're
Touch
six
beer.
six
You
away.
really have half a beer left? What the heck have you been doing?
Talking. How long did PVG voyage and settle in Japan?
I've been here since 1999.
All
1999.
right, keep
Thank
talking.
you. I came here July 22nd, 1999, and I can remember very vividly every minute of that voyage from Washington D.C. to Japan and my first day here.
On the Mayflower?
Yeah, and I feel like a tourist. I still feel like a tourist here, and I think a lot of people feel the same when they're living here for many, many years.
So why aren't you hanging out with me at the Pokemon Cafe? Because that's where we go.
Pokemon Cafe, where is that?
You don't even know where the Pokemon... Are you serious?
I think you and
it's actually not that
Kanai
far
went
away
there,
from
didn't you?
here. Yeah, Kanai and I, we made a reservation a month in advance, and we got a table we got the best table in the house, and we got to see Pikachu. He came up to us and gave me a high five. But Kanai, in fact, go watch that episode. It's kind of neat. Kanai had to leave because Pikachu
She was
was
overwhelmed with.
No, Pikachu was taking so darn long to come out of the kitchen. He's apparently the chef as well. And Kanai had to go to dance practice. So when she left, Pikachu, that's when Pikachu came out.
311.
I already-
Nice.
well,
311.
I finished it.
Good job.
Finished
Thanks,
it.
guys. On behalf of John, thank you.
Yeah. actually go back and watch that episode. That was pretty fun date, and then we'll give you some insight in the Pokemon restaurant, which is not that bad, but yeah, we don't hang out there. If you have any questions, or you are an expat here in Japan, Josh, watching, leave a comment below, and maybe we got it wrong. Maybe there's some better places that we didn't think of that are good for hanging out. But the idea is that if you're going to be in Tokyo for a while, and you're kind of, or this is your second or third time, maybe you don't want to go to all the same places. Woo. You're going to want to find a place where we're I just finished a beer. You're going to want to find a place where you can meet people like us that have been living here, and these are some good places to start. I brew, yeah, maybe not, but we're going to...
I brew, you brew.
But, yeah.
We all brew.
You got off the hook. It's now my round, and you got off the hook pretty easy with a canned beer from a vending machine.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So
and by the way, it's still cold in Tokyo.
It is still a little bit chilly in Tokyo. But we're going to take you now just past iBrew and just see if there's a chair in there.
So
and then,
show them one more time where iBrew is located. So it's right by the...
Live to lose, live to love to lose. Oh, I love that name. This is the last
Gold's Gym.
weekend to do taxes. Oops, I waited too long. Oh, no, from Corona, California.
Are you showing? Gold's Gym is right there.
Oh, it's right next to Gold's Gym. Oh, no, it's April 15th. That's right. Did you do your taxes, U.S. taxes?
Yeah, they're in the process.
They're in the process?
Yeah.
Expats get an extension to June 15th, I believe, right? Unless you have to pay.
That's correct.
Unless you have to pay.
2 months automatically. By default, you get extra 2 months.
Extra 2 months unless you have to pay, and then
Right.
there are different rules. But yeah, so expats have a different rule, and
This is kind of interesting over here. This board.
that's the elections
the
on
politician
April
pictures.
21st. Japan's having elections, so you can see that did any of the politicians? None of the politicians have declared yet.
Nobody's up there yet.
Yeah, hold on a
That's where
second.
they post their posters.
Yeah, there'll be 57 posters maybe of politicians running for city council. I believe it's city council, right? So that's our wedding anniversary.
Maybe one day your
21.
photo will be up there. John.
Maybe I will run for office to change iBrew to let us in.
Right.
That's going to be my
Standing outside is
platform.
okay.
Do not let expats wait. Let expats have their turn at the counter there. Oh, there's two people are sitting there waiting. All right, let me know if they got it, if they let us in, and I'm going to entertain the 400 people until you give me the thumbs up. Peter's going to go check that out. I do like iBrew. They have reasonable prices here because it's hidden down this alley. Now, a lot of these places that I introduced to you are popular and hidden. They're not places that everybody knows because I tend to stay incognito, hidden from the world. Peter went inside. Peter has not come out yet. Peter might have found a place to sit. That's Tokyo Station, and you can see the Yurakucho. And if Nosh is still watching, that's not far. I met Nosh at Big Camera, and we were drinking at that vending machine corner. But this is not too far away from there. It's just more convenient not to walk all the way that way. And it's so chilly right now, guys. We haven't in spring. Whoa, thumbs up. I'm going to end this live stream, okay? All right, we can't go inside, but I'm going to end this live stream and film. Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, as I said, leave a comment below. And
Good. Bye, guys. I'm
yeah.
gonna go inside.
All right, keep the seats warm.
See you.
I'm ordering for you.
Okay.
We'll get some food. Look at the menu. Thanks, everybody. I will read some of the comments tonight. Let me know if I got this wrong or we got this right. If you are an expat, leave some locations behind, and I'll put some in the description in a couple of hours to help you all who are visiting Tokyo to maybe hang out and feel like a local. It's cool to do that. All right, guys. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye. From iBrew. What, you were kicked out?
Yeah, evidently this guy made a mistake. So she said, check the mic.
He made a mistake.
Are you still on?